Imagine a world where dreams soar beyond the ordinary, where ambition ignites empires, and where visionaries sculpt the future with relentless determination. Billionaires, those titans of wealth and innovation, embody the pinnacle of human potential. Their stories are not just about money, but about courage, ingenuity, and an unyielding drive to transform the impossible into reality. Let's dive into the exhilarating world of the ultra-wealthy, uncovering 10 electrifying facts that reveal the essence of their extraordinary lives, their audacious mindsets, and the monumental impact they wield on the world. These truths will inspire you, challenge your perspective, and ignite a spark to chase your own greatness. The first electrifying truth about billionaires is their mindset, a fortress of unshakable belief in their own potential. These individuals don't just dream, they architect their destiny with laser-focused clarity. Take someone like Elon Musk, who dared to envision a future with electric cars revolutionizing transportation and humans colonizing Mars. His wealth, hovering around $250 billion at times, isn't just a number, it's a testament to his refusal to accept limits. Billionaires operate on a different frequency, one where failure is merely a stepping stone to triumph. They see obstacles as invitations to innovate, to push harder, to rewrite the rules. This mindset isn't inherited. It's forged through relentless self-belief and an insatiable hunger for progress. You too can cultivate this mental steel. Start by embracing challenges as opportunities to grow, by trusting your vision, and by refusing to let doubt dim your fire. Now, let's ignite another truth. Billionaires are masters of calculated risk. They don't gamble recklessly, they strategize with precision, placing bold bets on ideas others dismiss as lunacy. Consider Jeff Bezos, who transformed a modest online bookstore into Amazon, a $1.5 trillion juggernaut. In the 1990s, he left a cushy Wall Street job, betting everything on the unproven potential of the internet. That leap wasn't blind. It was fueled by data, foresight, and an unshakable conviction that e-commerce would reshape the world. Billionaires weigh risks with surgical precision, analyzing markets, trends, and possibilities others overlook. They don't fear failure, they fear stagnation. You can channel this boldness by stepping out of your comfort zone, studying the landscape of your dreams, and taking decisive action when opportunity beckons. Risk isn't the enemy, hesitation is. The third fact pulses with intensity. Billionaires are relentless learners. Their wealth isn't built on luck, but on an insatiable thirst for knowledge. Warren Buffett, whose fortune has exceeded $100 billion, spends hours daily devouring books, financial reports, and industry insights. He once said, "The more you learn, the more you earn." This isn't about formal education. Many billionaires, like Bill Gates, dropped out of college. Instead, it's about a voracious appetite for understanding the world, from technology to human behavior. They study, adapt, and evolve, staying ahead of the curve in a world that never stops changing. You can harness this power by committing to lifelong learning voraciously. Seek mentors and absorb every lesson life throws your way. Knowledge isn't just power, it's the fuel for extraordinary success. Here's a truth that will set your ambition ablaze. Billionaires don't chase money, they chase impact. Their wealth is a byproduct of solving massive problems. Take Sarah Blakely, who turned a simple idea-comfortable shapewear into Spanx, a billion-dollar empire. She didn't set out to amass a fortune. She wanted to revolutionize how women feel in their clothes. Similarly, Larry Page and Sergey Brin didn't build Google to get rich, they wanted to organize the world's information. Their $100 billion plus fortunes followed their obsession with creating value. Billionaires focus on transforming industries, uplifting lives, and leaving a legacy. This is your call to action. Find a problem that ignites your passion, solve it with relentless creativity, and watch the world reward your impact. The fifth fact is a thunderbolt of inspiration. Billionaires thrive on discipline, not fleeting motivation. They don't wait for the perfect moment. They create it through consistent, deliberate action. Take Mukesh Ambani, India's richest man, whose $90 billion empire with Reliance Industries stems from decades of disciplined execution and energy. Telecom and retail. He doesn't rely on bursts of inspiration. He builds systems, sets goals, and follows through with ironclad commitment. Billionaires understand that success is a marathon, not a sprint. They show up daily, grinding through setbacks, refining their strategies, and staying laser-focused on their vision. You can adopt this discipline by setting clear goals, breaking them into actionable steps, and committing to progress every single day, no matter how small. Consistency is the bridge between dreams and reality. Now, let's unleash a fact that radiates power. Billionaires are architects of networks. They surround themselves with brilliant minds, forging alliances that amplify their success. Oprah Winfrey, with a net worth around $3 billion, didn't build her media empire alone. She cultivated relationships with talented producers, writers, and influencers who elevated her vision. Billionaires understand that no one succeeds in isolation. They seek out mentors, partners, and teams who challenge them to level up. They invest in people, not just ideas, knowing that a strong network is a catalyst for exponential growth. You can start building your own empire of connections today. Reach out to those who inspire you. Offer value and nurture relationships that push you toward greatness. Your network is your net worth. The seventh truth is a clarion call to dream big. Billionaires think in terms of scale. They don't aim for incremental gains. They envision world-changing outcomes. Consider Bernard Arnault, whose $200 billion fortune stems from scaling LVMH into a luxury goods empire with brands like Louis Vuitton and Dior. He didn't settle for a single store or a niche market. He built a global juggernaut. Billionaires ask, how can I impact millions, even billions? They design businesses, technologies, and ideas that ripple across continents. This audacity isn't reserved for the elite. You can think bigger, too. Whatever your goal, multiply its scope. Ask how you can serve more, create more, impact more. Scale your vision, and the resources to achieve it will follow. Here's a fact that will jolt you into action. Billionaires embrace failure as a teacher. They don't crumble when plans falter. They dissect setbacks, extract lessons, and charge forward stronger. Take Jack Ma, whose $50 billion fortune with Alibaba came after multiple rejections, failed ventures, and brutal setbacks. He was turned down for dozens of jobs, including one at KFC, yet he used each failure to refine his approach. Billionaires view failure not as defeat, but as data roadmap to success. They iterate, pivot, and persist, knowing that every stumble brings them closer to victory. You can adopt this resilience by reframing your own setbacks. Analyze what went wrong, adjust your strategy, and keep moving forward with unwavering resolve. Failure isn't final, it's fuel. The ninth truth is a beacon of purpose. Billionaires give back with intention. Their wealth becomes a tool for transformation, not just for themselves, but for humanity. Bill Gates, with a fortune once topping $140 billion, has channeled billions into the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, tackling global health, education, and poverty. His philanthropy isn't just charity, it's a strategic mission to reshape the world. Billionaires like Warren Buffett, who pledged most of his wealth to charity, understand that true success lies in lifting others up. They leverage their resources to create lasting change, proving that wealth's true power is in its ability to serve. You don't need billions to start. Give your time, skills, or resources to a cause you believe in. Impact begins with intention. Finally, the 10th fact is a rallying cry for your own journey. Billionaires are not superhuman. They're ordinary, people with extraordinary habits. They weren't born with silver spoons or secret formulas. Most, like Mark Zuckerberg, who built a $130 billion fortune with Facebook, started with nothing but an idea and a relentless work ethic. They prioritize time, eliminate distractions, and focus on what moves the needle. They wake up early, plan meticulously, and execute with precision. Their habits: reading, reflecting, strategizing are choices, not gifts. You can build these habits too. Start small. Dedicate an hour each day to your goals. Cut out one distraction and commit to growth. Billionaires aren't a different species. They're proof that extraordinary results come from consistent, intentional actions. These 10 facts about billionaires aren't just stories. They're a blueprint for unlocking your own potential. Their mindset: risk-taking, learning, impact-driven focus, discipline, networks, scalability, resilience, philanthropy, and habits are not exclusive to the elite. They're tools available to you right now. The gap between where you are and where you want to be isn't money, it's action. Let these truths ignite a fire within you. Dream audaciously, act decisively, and build relentlessly. The path to greatness isn't reserved for billionaires. It's open to anyone bold enough to walk it. Seize this moment, harness these lessons, and start sculpting your own legacy today.